Hi, I am Vladimir Kuzmin. Many people asked me how to tune Polivoks from absolutely untuned synthesizer to the perfect tune. This video just about this. This sample of Polivoks made in August 1984. Very old, but in good condition. I didn't do any modifications. I only set temperature of thermal stabilization of oscillators. This is a PC board of one oscillator. Here is IC A5. When you open the synthesizer, you can switch it on and touch this integrated circuit with finger, and you will find that it is hot. When it is hot, it means that the circuitry works good. Some words about tuning knobs of Polivoks. First of all, you have global tuning of Polivoks. Set main pitch. Then you have a knob named detune. It can detune oscillator tool up and down to set intervals with oscillator 1. Then you have 6 additional knobs under this small lid with 3 for each knobs. This central knob is the main knob. It sets scale of keyboard A, B, C, D, and so on. The second knob sets a perfect tune of octaves. And the third knob is the knob for moving frequency of central frequency of oscillator up and down. The same knob is for second generator. As you know, analog synthesizer has controlling voltages. So the main voltage goes from the keyboard. But very interesting. The total voltage for keyboard is 6 volts, with 0 volt on the highest key and minus 6 volts on the lowest key. This is very convenient. I will explain later. The same thing with controlling knob for octaves, where 2 feet position, the highest position of oscillator, means 0 voltage, and minus voltage for 32 feet. So very simple to set the right perfect tune for perfect scale for octaves for keyboard. Simply moving the lowest key up and down, and very convenient to set octaves. Also moving the lowest 32 position feet, also up and down. One more thing we need. We need external oscillator, external frequency meter, or any other musical instrument to produce standard tone 1 as minimum one. We will not use any musical instruments for now, because synthesizer has one standard oscillator. You see, this is a switch with two modes, one voice mode and two voice mode. But this switch has a third position, some middle position. In this position, second generator 2 or oscillator 2 generates frequency equal to zero voltage. Not dependent to any key you depressed. Only frequency equivalent to zero voltage, or frequency equivalent to upper highest note. Further, I will show how to tune oscillator, how to tune Polivoks. Well, I specially untuned Polivoks. You can sure. This is scale of keyboard, octaves. No scale, no octaves. The second, the same is with the second oscillator. Absolutely detuned. So the first thing we do, we switch position of mode, of keyboard mode. We set the switch in some third position between one voice, two voices. Oh, you see, keyboard doesn't influence to oscillator 2. Now we consider that oscillator 2 is our standard oscillator, standard frequency. Well, we must set. Well, now we will tune to the perfect pitch oscillator 1. We must set waveform square wave and 8 feet octave. We must set in middle positions global tune in detune. This will be our additional tuning knob for pitch. You will hear beating between oscillator 1 and oscillator 2. Then we open this lid. We'll use these three knobs. I'll repeat: the main scale, octaves, tuning. Scale, octave, tuning. We press the upper 0 volts key and set with the tune zero beating. Then we press E key, octave, one octave lower. You will hear the tuning. Then we'll use scale. I don't use a screwdriver because I use a nail, my nail. This is more simpler. Perfect pitch. Then we return again to upper E. Then we must press 2 octaves lower. Then again upper E. and then 3 octaves lower. Again and again. We consider that oscillator 1 is tuned. Well, now we tune octaves. We must switch to 2 octaves, 2 feet bend, and press 2 octave lower E. Then switch to any 16 feet, for example, or 8 feet. You see, perfect tune. Then we return to oscillator to the scale of oscillator 2. We press the switch to its original one voice mode. Press upper E. Then we press 1 or 2 octaves at once, and then we use a scale of knob of oscillator 2. Then back to upper E. Perfect. You can be more thoroughly, but it's enough. Then again, 2 octaves. We set both to 2 feet. Press middle E. Set unison. Then set 16 feet, like that, 16 feet. And then use octaves for oscillator 2. Perfect tune. You can repeat as many times as you like to set a more perfect pitch. The only thing that we must do now, tune to another synthesizer, grand piano, even guitar. I have guitar. E. We use a third knob. Then we set unison perfect pitch of oscillator 2. We tuned Polivoks with very simple. This method is not written anywhere, so I think it will help you to tune Polivoks in any condition, from absolutely detuned 1 to the perfect pitch. Thank you very much.